The history of tarot cards, the journey from mysterious symbols to popular culture. The tarot card is a marvelous phenomenon that combines mysticism, art, and philosophy. Its origins are shrouded in mystery, which makes it even more appealing. In this video, we will understand how tarot cards appeared, how they have been transformed over time, and why they are still popular. The birth of the tarot, a game or a mystical tool? The first mentions of tarot cards date back to the 14th to 15th centuries. In those times, they were used not for divination, but as ordinary playing cards. The earliest known decks appeared in Italy, where they were called tarocchi. These cards were created for the entertainment of the aristocracy, and there was no mystical component to them. The most famous of these early cards was the Tarot of Visconti Sforza, created for the Dukes of Milan. They were amazingly luxurious. The cards were decorated with gold, and the drawings were done by hand. These decks were objects of art and status, but you can already see the prototypes of modern tarot. Symbolism and esotericism, the transition to magic. The real turning point in the history of the tarot occurred in the 18th century, when French occultist Antoine Coeur de Gébelin proposed the theory that the tarot cards were of ancient Egyptian origin. According to him, the symbols on the cards supposedly contain knowledge encrypted by the priests. Although this theory has no historical corroboration, it sparked enormous interest in the tarot as a mystical tool. Another important figure was Jean-Baptiste Allet, known as a tailor. He was the first to develop a tarot deck designed specifically for divination. Allet linked the cards to astrology, alchemy, and the Kabbalah, laying the foundation for many esoteric systems. Tarot in the 19th and 20th centuries, the birth of classical decks. In the 19th century, the popularity of the tarot continued to grow thanks to occult societies such as the Order of the Golden Dawn. One of the most famous decks, the Tarot of Waite-Smith, appeared during this period. This deck was created by Arthur Edward Waite and artist Pamela Colman Smith. It became the first mass-produced deck in which not only the senior arcana were drawn, but also every image of the minor arcana, which made it popular among beginners. In the 20th century, tarot goes beyond esotericism. Cards begin to be used not only for divination, but also for self-discovery, meditation, and even psychotherapy. Figures such as Carl Gustav Jung saw tarot as a reflection of the archetypes of the collective unconscious. Modern tarot cards, art and individuality. Today, tarot is not just a divination tool, but an entire culture. There is a huge variety of decks, each of which differs in design, philosophy, and style. There are decks inspired by classical symbolism, science fiction, mythology, nature, and even pop culture. The internet has made tarot accessible to everyone. People use them not only to find answers to questions, but also to express their creativity. Masters create authors' decks, which become real works of art. Why tarot remains relevant? The secret of tarot's popularity is in their universality. They allow each person to find their meanings and answers, interpreting the symbols through the prism of their own experience. In a world where everything is changing at an incredible speed, tarot gives a sense of connection to something eternal. If you're interested in learning more about the tarot, other historical decks, or other facts, be sure to post it in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our new videos.